Hey everybody, it's Good Brother Mike back once again for GoodBrothersWrestling.com to talk about our latest video review. If you haven't checked out the very first one, we did that one about a month ago. Just go to YouTube or Facebook to check it out, GoodBrothersWrestling.com. You can check it out there. It's about the Hasbro Maniacs guide to WWF Hasbros. HasbroManiacs.com put out a nice full-color guide to WWF Hasbros a little while back, and we were checking that out. But today, it's not Hasbro's. It's a new flavor, if you will, kind of a twist on an old flavor. Actually, we're here to talk about the brand new Retrofest figures. Ooh, check them out, hot off the presses. Kind of hot off the presses. I think they came out in June. Anyway, the story behind that is I'm not into the elite characters. I don't really collect those characters, those figures. The characters that those figures represent. I don't collect those figures. There's just way too many of them. I don't have the shelf space or the inclination, to be honest. So I did finally. I started seeing a lot of images online of this Macho Man Retrofest figure. Now these are from the Elite collection, but they're just packaged specially. They just came out this year. These are the first two, and I started seeing a lot of buzz online about this Macho Man, and I thought, you know, if I'm gonna get into him, I might want to get that Macho Man figure. So I was it was just in my brain. I wasn't really looking for it, and then I was out hunting for pops and hunting for retro figures on earlier this week, and bopped into GameStop. Walked in, and I'm looking at the pop wall, and the guy comes over, hey, what can I help you with? You know, I hate when people do that. I don't want to say I'm looking for WWE pop figures. I don't know why. This guy works at GameStop, so he sees all sorts of people looking for weird things. But I'm always embarrassed. I'm usually like, oh no, I'm just looking around. You know, I'm not looking for one specific thing, and then I'll bolt out of here. Anyway, he comes and asks, and I actually say, looking for WWE pop figures. You know, it's a small collection. The GameStop wasn't very big, so the guy was like, nah, how many we can order them? You know, the whole spiel. I'm not gonna order pops. You know, you don't have. I don't even know what I was looking for. I was looking for. I was really looking for those Mattel retro figures, and those are hard to even explain to people. They're these little plastic WWE figures that come on red cards. You know. Anyway, so I go in there, complete bust for that. But I'm walking out, and I see this nice Macho Man figure. I'm like, oh hey, there's that Macho Man figure I've been seeing buzz about online. But so I pick him up, check him out. Really nice. I mean, really eye-catching packaging. Really eye-catching. They're made to look like old arcade games. They even have the little quarter slot you can see there. In the back, kind of looks like, you know, the selection on a game page. I'll get more into the figure review later, but anyway, he catches my eye. I'm checking him out, and then I see the price tag, a little pricey for just a regular figure, $29.99, $30, man. And he doesn't even talk. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there in his package. So I was like, well, you know, I just, you know, I had a tough week. It just got paid. So I'm thinking, well, you know, maybe. But then I see this Shawn Michaels figure. I didn't even realize that there was another figure in this line of these Retrofest figures. So that intrigued me. And then I'm thinking, well, do I get in on the ground floor on this? Do I pick these up? But again, $29.99. That hurts the wallet. That hurts my soul, man. A figure. I remember buying the old Hasbro figures for $5 at Magic Mart. And I'm going to walk into GameStop, and if I'm going to buy both of these, an entire game, a whole game, $60. So that was out the window. But I did think, you know, I kind of want to pick up one of these. I kind of wanted to get the Shawn because I hadn't seen anything about him. But then Macho Man's just so much better. I mean, look at it. Look how beautiful he is. He comes with a hat, and you know we love accessories. So I've waffled a little bit. Finally decided on Macho Man. Go up to the counter, check out. This other guy says, oh, you're only going to get Macho Man? Screw off, dude. You don't know my life. You don't know about my child support payments. And you don't know about my mom's medicine that I have to pay for. And the money I send back to the Dominican Republic to my family. So now I say, yeah, you know. Yeah, I thought about getting Shawn, but then I didn't. So he rings up Macho Man. $18. $18. Almost half off. And these are fairly new figures. He said, oh, that wasn't right. So he looks at it again. He's like, yeah, they're on clearance. And I said, hold up. Let me go back and get this Shawn Michaels. So look at this, daddy. We got both Retrofest figures now in the collection. A full Retrofest collection. Who can say that, huh? Not you. Maybe you. Not me. I can. So I picked these up. And, you know, looking at the packaging, I thought these would be really easy to take out of the box. You know, once you get to look at it, and I already talked about the nice packaging. I thought they'd be super easy to take out of the box. They're not. There's like 9 pieces of tape. I counted 9 pieces of tape holding this box together. It's a ridiculous amount of tape. I've never seen professionally manufactured toys come in boxes with this amount of tape that is required to hold it together. I like that WWE logo too. But I thought, you know, I'll pop the tape off here and here. I'll slide Macho Man's little plastic case out, and we'll just review the Macho Man, and then we'll pop him back in. Because let's be honest, the whole toy is the packaging. It's like 80% packaging. I mean, there are a million Macho Man figures, and this one is kind of beautiful with his red, white, and blue attire, matching this picture of the Macho Man. But yeah, it's all about this Retrofest packaging. So then I pop the 2 pieces of tape off. I open her up. It turns out that the plastic shell has like a lip here and a lip here, so you can't get it out that way. You can't get it out that way. I'm thinking, well, you know, I bought these, and my excuse for spending, you know, $32 was, well, I can at least get a video review out of it. You know, maybe then I'll sell them online. Maybe I've got lucky and they're not really on clearance. I'm not gonna sell these. They're awesome. That I can't take them out, man. That just annoyed me. Well, I can. I'm gonna take the tape off. I'm gonna get this Macho Man out here in just a second. I'm not gonna make you watch me. Well, do you want to watch? Do you want to watch? Let's do it. So I'll start on this tape while I talk. So the big thing is this Retrofest theme. And Retrofest is supposed to bring to mind the old WrestleFest game. Oh man. Oh no. I'm tearing the cardboard. Oh, this is a debacle. This has already turned into a debacle. Because you got to gingerly pull this tape off to get it off without tearing the cardboard, man. I've already torn the cardboard. Ugh. I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach doing this. Ugh. So okay. We got two pieces off. We've popped open this layer. I think if I pull these 2 pieces off and then these 2 pieces off, that we could probably get in here and get this open. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So I don't want to feel rushed on this. I'll be back in 1 moment. Beep. Alright, update. I've been 10 minutes trying to take all the pieces of tape off this thing. There are 4 more pieces of tape that I've found. I'm unable to pull them off. I'm gingerly trying to, you know, peel them back without ripping my packaging to keep it nice and beautiful. I can't do it. It's making me so angry. I took my hat off because I was getting hot. I was getting hot, sweating, trying to open this toy. So now what I'm going to do, what this toy wants me to do, I'm ripping this stupid thing open. I'm ripping this stupid box open. Ah. Is that what you want, Macho Man? Is that what you want for me to completely destroy your box? There he is. There he is. Are you happy? His little hat, too. Now we have the Macho Man. The Macho Man Randy Savage with just the most ill-fitting hat I've ever seen in my life. Macho Man, he's got a nice smock on that you can remove. Here on the back is like vest, his shirt thing. Not too into the tassels, actually. I guess this is supposed to be like a shredded sleeves on his shirt, but you know, they didn't actually shred it. Just kind of gave it a texture. That's kind of weird, right? And like I said, he's got his sunglasses. I mean, he looks cool. He's a cool looking figure. Impossible. You know, this is why I like Funko Pops, because the Funko Pops, they're in a little box. You pop off the box. Not even a piece of tape on that, usually. You pull it out. You can look at it. Hey, look, I got this thing that doesn't serve any purpose. At least you're happy for a minute. You pop it back in. This thing, look at all this packaging. There was like inner packaging, inner cardboard, and it's taped. It's taped. This was an impossible venture. They set us up for failure. This Macho Man, if I'm going to give him a grade, I guess out of Macho Man figures, pretty good. I don't think I ever get Macho Man's kind of wispy hair right, but he looks pretty good. Sunglasses are removable. He's got some kind of Jesus-y looking eyes, kind of looking up like Jesus praying in the classic painting of Jesus looking up. Not praying, you know the picture I'm talking about. Jesus is he's kind of looking up. I hope you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jesus, folks. So yeah, he's got this nice set of sunglasses. I mean, he's got the USA. Really, I really like that it kind of matches this picture. There's this picture of Macho Man, and then there's Macho Man trying to be like him. I mean, this guy has a coat. This version has a jacket, and they kind of skimped on that, but oh well. I think I'll give this Macho Man like a 7.5. It was all packaging, you know. From Sarasota, Florida, weighing 237 pounds. His signature moves the diving double axe handle slam and the scoop body slam. And then his finisher, of course, the top rope elbow drop. So if you wanted to know. I'm not going to open this Shawn. One thing about Shawn that bothers me a little bit is, you know, Macho Man, obviously a picture. This Shawn Michaels looks kind of like a drawing or some sort of rendering. I feel like this Macho Man figure represents a point in time. I could go back on WWE Network and find a time when Macho Man was dressed this way. Shawn, that feels like WWE 2K18, you know, I can select this character. And maybe there was an image of him at the time and they've kind of made him look like that image. It's a cool outfit, but again, this Rockers era just begs for tassels, and I'm looking at his boots. Yeah, there are no tassels on this thing. Another thing that bothers me, so I'm going to give this Shawn a 6 without pulling him out. Not an impressive Shawn, and the fact that, you know, if you're going to put two figures out, and one is Rockers Shawn Michaels, wouldn't you naturally want Marty Jannetty Rockers? I don't understand this. Well, I understand why there's not a Marty Jannetty figure being made right now, but I don't understand why. I feel like I look weird without the hat on. I don't understand why we had to rush this one out. There's so many other people you can make figures of. So yeah, totally not essential. From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at, I can't read backwards, 225 pounds. Signature moves, super kick and flying cross body block, and then his finisher at that time, the Rocker Plex. Was it a Rocker Plex? I've never heard of that in my life. Anyway, all that. This is the WrestleFest line. You know, the Retrofest line. You know, to be honest, I think I would respect this line a little more if they went full in with the WrestleFest theme. Maybe call it WrestleFest instead of Retrofest. You know, go back to the two old arcade games, WrestleFest and I guess it was WrestleMania, the arcade game. I can't remember the name of the first game. Wrestling Challenge. Is that it? I don't know. Anyway, and actually pull the characters. I mean, not in WrestleFest. Not in WrestleFest. Actually pull those characters and make figures of those guys that were actually in the game. I mean, go full on with the nostalgia and make something worthwhile. And these just feel slapdash. So I'm going to say I'm not collecting these Retrofest figures. I do like the packaging. I think I don't know. I might keep Shawn around. This Macho Man's cool. He's a cool Macho Man. You'll probably see him back here with my bric-a-brac one day, with Yokozuna and Bailey back there. And my Winged Eagle Championship belt. But I don't look for this to be any sort of shining piece in my collection. $30 or not. Good deal. For 30 bucks, I wouldn't touch these things. If you can find them on clearance at GameStop right now, get them. Anyway, Good Brother Mike for GoodBrothersWrestling.com and the Good Brothers Wrestling Podcast, which you are not subscribed to. You're missing out, people. You're missing out every week. Make sure to check us out. Good Brothers Wrestling on Facebook, at Good Brothers WP on Twitter, and GoodBrothersWrestling.com, GoodBrothersWrestling.com. Yeah, GoodBrothersWrestling.com. Yeah. We'll see you next video review. Later. I mean, it's barely noticeable, right?